Hey, welcome to another edition of Inside Website Designs podcast. I'm your excellent host, Dinusha. You know what? Just pretend you didn't hear the excellent part. In fact, I want you to. Just forget about the whole thing. Anyway, today I'm going to show you how to locate your IDs for individual posts, pages, and categories in WordPress. Now, if you're installing WordPress plugins, and there's a good chance you might want to, use your ID numbers, either for categories, pages, or posts. Or if you're doing your custom WordPress programming, say custom template tags, these ID numbers come in really handy. Now, if you think you're gonna impress your friends with this little trick, say you call your friend up, it's like, dude, you gotta come over here, you gotta check this out, man, it's so cool. Well, you can, but in most cases, I'm sure they'll be more disappointed. They'll be more likely to get disappointed than get impressed by your trick. In fact, there's a good chance they probably won't even talk to you anymore. So, anyway, if you're using WordPress 2.5, 2.6, and 2.7, you probably are not aware of this. If you're coming from WordPress version prior to 2.5. In prior versions of WordPress prior to 2.5, right here next to, in this case, we have a list of posts, and here we have the author name, category, and on the previous versions you have a little grid right here that lists all the ID numbers for your posts. Now you may ask, like, where they go on the new 2.5, 2.6, and 2.7 versions? Well, they located the ID numbers somewhere else. In this case, I'm running WordPress 2.7. Now this is pretty much the same on all versions of WordPress I mentioned: 2.5, 2.6, and 2.7. If you move your mouse, if you move your cursor to your, in this case, post title, and if you look down the status bar down there, here's my browser status bar right here. You hover around your post and you have a little number says post equals 539. That's your ID number for that post. Let's go down to the next post. Hello World Podcast 2 has an ID number of 540. Go to the next one, 533, and next one, 521. So if you ever want to locate your ID numbers for your individual posts, that's where they're located at, on your browser's status bar. This goes same to your pages right here. If you list your pages, it will display the numbers just like the format it's being displayed here. Now if you look at the categories, same goes for the categories. Let's go to categories, and here we go. See, I have a category called podcasts, and we hover around the podcast on top of the podcast title category, and it'll show you the ID number for that on the status bar. In this case, it's ID number 4. We go to another sample category. In this case, website design has a category of category ID of number 3. So there you go. Now you know where to locate your ID numbers for your categories, posts, and pages. Well, I hope this helps. Like always, if you have any questions, comments, or anything you want to say or ask, you can always email me, and you can use the comments to let me know if this helped you, or if you what do you think about the whole, IDs, because this tutorial is so cool. But anyway, I hope this helps. I will be seeing you on another episode.